News when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Ed Kalegi. OPEC members have apparently agreed in principle on another oil production increase, this one for September. We get more from Bloomberg's Denise Pellegrini.
A delegate tells us Saudi Arabia and its partners plan to ratify the additional 548,000 barrels a day for next month when they hold a video conference tomorrow. And this increase would complete the reversal of a 2.2 million barrel cutback made by 8 members of the group back in 2023 as OPEC Plus moves to reclaim its share of global crude markets, and it also accounts for an extra allowance being phased in for the UAE. Analysts, though, are warning the market faces a mounting crude surplus later this year as supplies increase and slowing global growth weighs on demand. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Radio.
Berkshire Hathaway is reporting a 3.8% drop in second quarter operating profit from a year ago and blaming part of that on a decline in underwriting earnings at its insurers, where performance was mixed. This according to Bloomberg's Alex Rajbahandari.
Operating earnings have decreased a little bit from last year. This seems to be driven by lower underwriting earnings from the insurance unit, and analysts have been speaking with before the earnings were mentioning that there was a pressure on pricing across the sector, so that's not really surprising. It seems, however, that Geico, the unit that insures individual car owners, is doing better and is spending more to get more clients after losing some in recent years. So this unit is a bright spot in the insurance unit.
Meantime, Kraft Heinz is also weighing on results, with Warren Buffett's conglomerate marking down the carrying value on its stake by $3.8 billion to $8.4 billion. As for Berkshire's cash pile, that fell slightly from previous record highs. Steve Witkoff, President Trump's special envoy, told Israeli hostage families Saturday that the U.S. has a plan to bring home all the remaining captives held by Hamas in a sweeping deal, and that an end to the war was near. This according to a recording of the meeting published by Israeli Channel 12 television. Witkoff met the families in Tel Aviv after attending an impromptu protest that was held in Tel Aviv after Hamas released a video late Friday of a gone 24-year-old hostage, Avitar David, with David describing a lack of food while in captivity in Gaza and urging Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the war. Israeli forces opened fire near 2 aid distribution sites run by the Israeli-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation as crowds of Palestinians again sought food, killing at least 10 people Saturday. Now, this is a day after U.S. officials visited a GHF site, and the U.S. ambassador called the troubled system an incredible feat. A U.S. appeals court is backing a judge's order temporarily barring immigration agents in the Los Angeles area from using racial profiling to detain and question individuals, dealing another blow to the Trump administration's crackdown on migrants. A 3-judge panel of the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals Friday denied the government's request to pause a temporary restraining order issued by a U.S. judge July 11th that administration officials say is impeding law enforcement. The unanimous decision means immigration and customs enforcement agents will continue to be barred from a variety of profiling activity as they attempt to sweep the Los Angeles region to seek out undocumented migrants. The White House is eyeing a settlement of as much as $100 million in negotiations with Cornell University about an agreement that would reinstate hundreds of millions of dollars in frozen federal research funding. A deal could be announced as soon as next week. One of the issues still under discussion is whether the pact would call for a resolution monitor to supervise how Cornell is carrying out changes required by the U.S., an arrangement accepted by Columbia University in a landmark $221 million deal last month. Models are getting better at winning, but not necessarily at following the rules. What happens when AI schemes against us? You can read all about it in Bloomberg's Weekend Edition, exploring the places where finance, life, and culture meet. Find it now on Bloomberg.com and the Bloomberg Business app. That's news when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Ed Kalegi. This is Bloomberg.